Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the last Game 1 of the League Division Series round in my 1985 replay in Season Ticket Baseball. Tonight we are live at Yankee Stadium for this Game 1 between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees, as Troy Sawyer is first to join us here at Yankee Stadium, and yes, actually catching a game live from the start. How about that? And I do want to apologize again for the massive technical difficulties I had with last night's stream between Montreal and Los Angeles. I don't know what the hell was happening with my stream last night, but so far everything seems to be behaving okay. Fortunately, I always record my streams, so if anything goes haywire during the stream, and it's really noticeable to the point where chat's saying something about it, I do have the recordings that I can re-upload later. So there is that to fall back on. Anyway, before we get into tonight's action, let's take a look at the updated brackets. So in the National League, after last night's action, the Los Angeles Dodgers now have a 1-0 lead on the Montreal Expos. The Houston Astros also hold a 1-0 lead on the Cardinals. Their Game 2 will be tomorrow. And then in the American League, the Toronto Blue Jays are leading the California Angels by a 1-0 margin. And we have tonight's aforementioned Game 1 between the Yankees and the Tigers. Detroit has got to be feeling mighty good coming into this one, having avenged their 1991 wildcard loss by sending the historical World Series champion Kansas City Royals packing in this replay. But they've got to get over that like right now, because the number 1 seed overall in the playoffs, not just in the American League, is waiting for them. I'm just making some final note keeping here. And we're all set for this one. So, as the fans are filing into Yankee Stadium, we're expecting a sellout for this one and a rabid Yankee fan base. Let's jump right into the action. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight is their number 1 starter, Ron Guidry. 22-6 with a 3.27 ERA, 259 innings pitched, I should say, 143 strikeouts, 42 walks, and 28 home runs in 85. As the rest of the Yankees get loose behind Guidry, we will take our first look at what admittedly looks to be a very formidable Tigers lineup. Leading off tonight, we've got Tom Brookens at third base, Alan Trammell is at shortstop, Kirk Gibson is in right field, Lou Whitaker is at second base, Chet Lemon is in center field, Larry Herndon is in left field, Darrell Evans is your designated hitter, Barbaro Garby is at first base, and Bob Melvin is the designated hitter. That is the lineup Guidry is going to have to keep in check for the Yankees tonight as they try to take early control of this American League Division Series. Tigers, of course, are on their number 2 starter, as from the wild card game, their starting pitcher rotation did not get reset. If a team goes through the wild card game, I don't reset rotations. At the start of each round, rotations will get reset, though. Leading off for the Tigers tonight is Tom Brookens, the third baseman. 237 average, 7 home runs, 47 RBIs in 85. We are using gray, white, and blue dice tonight. Yankees are the home team. Game 1 of this American League Division Series. Yankees are the number 1 seed overall. Tigers hoping to ride momentum from avenging their 1991 wildcard loss to the Royals. Guidry will look into Hassey for the sign. He will set, and we will find out which team will take Game 1, as only the dice know for sure. And here we have to go to the first pitch to find out. We will get started with a 134. That'll turn into a 334, and that'll be a fly ball into center field. Henderson will track that one down for the Yankees. He will make that catch, 1 out in the inning, and we are underway here tonight at Yankee Stadium. Alan Trammell, now the batter for the Tigers. 258 average, 13 home runs, 57 RBIs in 85. Guidry looks in at Hassey for the sign. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 634, and a 634 is going to get popped up on the infield to shortstop. Getting under that for the Yankees at shortstop is going to be Meacham. He will make the catch. That is out number 2 in the inning. The ever-dangerous Kirk Gibson is now in the batter's box. 287 average, 29 home runs, 97 RBIs, and 85. He will be the batter. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 376. And a 376 is going to be a called strike 3 on Gibson as a slider gets away from him. That'll be on the outside corner, strike 3, and that will retire the side. Hold up. One, two, three go the Tigers here at the top of the first. Score is now Detroit 0, New York coming to bat. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers tonight is Dan Petrie. 15-13 with a 3.36 ERA, 238 and 2/3 innings pitched, 109 strikeouts, 81 walks, 24 home runs in 85. As the rest of the Tigers get loose behind Petrie, we will take our first look at the Yankees starting lineup. Leading off tonight for the Yankees, we have got Willie Randolph at second base, Ken Griffey is in left field, Ricky Henderson is in center field, Don Mattingly is at first base, Ron Hasse's catching, Andre Robertson is at third base, Dave Winfield is in right field, Don Baylor is your designated hitter, and Bob Meacham is at shortstop. That's the lineup Petrie will have to keep in check for the Tigers tonight. Just resetting my Tableau layout over here. And leading off for the Yankees tonight is Willie Randolph. 276 average, 5 home runs, 40 RBIs, and 85. As usual, I will see you guys at the top of the second. As Petrie, we're looking at Melvin for the sign. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 350. And a 350 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Picking that one up for the Tigers is going to be Whitaker. He will make the play over to first. That is out number 1 in the inning. Ken Griffey, now the batter. 274 average, 10 home runs, 69 RBIs, and 85. Petrie will look to Melvin for the sign. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 153, and a 153 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Tracking that one down is going to be Lemon. He will make the catch, and that'll be 2 outs in the inning. Two outs, and Ricky Henderson, now the batter. 314 average, 24 home runs, 72 RBIs, and 85. Petrie will look in at Melvin for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 236. A 236 against the righty is going to be a ground ball over to second. Whitaker will pick that one up for the Tigers. He will throw that over to first, nothing crazy, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees here in the bottom of the first. We have no score here in the Bronx after 1. Top of the second brings us to the middle of the Tigers' order as Lou Whitaker is now the batter. 279 average, 21 home runs, 73 RBIs, and 85. Guidry looking into Hasse for the sign. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 180, and a 180 is going to get popped up on the infield. Mattingly will call everybody off in the infield grass. He will make the catch, and that is out number 1. Chet Lemon, now the batter with 1 out. 265 average, 18 home runs, 68 RBIs, and 85. Guidry will look into Hasse for the sign. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 519. That's going to be hit right back to Guidry, and that's going to be a base hit into center field. Lemon will get that one up the middle, and that'll be a single. Lemon will be content at first with the first base runner for either team of the game. The infield will go to double play depth, and Larry Herndon will step into the batter's box for the Tigers. 244 average, 12 home runs, 37 RBIs, and 85. Herndon's got decent power. He's going to grip it and rip it. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That will be a 355. And a 355 is going to be a base hit on the infield. Herndon will move everybody up. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are getting nervous early in the top of the second as Lemon goes to second, Herndon goes to first, and Darrell Evans now steps into the batter's box. 248 average, 40 home runs, 94 RBIs, and 85. This would be a great time for one of those long balls. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. Fans at Yankee Stadium are nervous all of a sudden. Guidry will set, and he will pitch. That is a 516, and a 516 is going to be a base hit into center field, and Lemon is going to stop at third. That'll be another hit off of Guidry, and the bases are now full of kitty cats. The infield will play in. Barbaro Garby is now the batter. Just updating my score sheet here. 257 average, 6 home runs, 29 RBIs, and 85. The infield is playing in. Lemon will have to go on contact. Guidry, Hasse goes out to the mound to talk to Guidry. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. Fans at Yankee Stadium are loud, hoping for a big-time pitch from Guidry. Guidry will set, and he will pitch. That is a 290 against a righty at 290. Uh-oh. Garby's into one. That is deep to left field. Garby with a power of a 5. Does he give the Tigers the lead with one swing of the bat, and a big lead at that? That'll be a fly ball into left field. Getting under that one for the Yankees is going to be Griffey. He'll make that catch. That'll be 2 outs in the inning. Will Lemon try to come in and score? No. He'll be content with the flyout. He doesn't have great speed against Griffey with an arm of 5. 2 outs in the inning, and Bob Melvin will step into the batter's box. 220 average, no home runs, 4 RBIs, and 85. Fans at Yankee Stadium are still loud, hoping the Yankees can get out of trouble. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 221, and against a righty at 221 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Grabbing that one is going to be Robertson. He will take his time, throw that across the diamond, and that will retire the side. 3 hits, the Tigers load the bases, but they get nothing out of it. You lose. Good day, sir. Still scoreless heading into the bottom of the second. Stadium size. Phew. Indeed, with this Tigers lineup, that was a very scary situation. This game should probably be at least 1-0 Tigers at this point. We'll see if that comes back to haunt the Tigers, not getting anything out of having the bases loaded there in the top of the second. Petrie will finish his warm-up tosses as Don Mattingly steps into the batter's box. 324 average, 35 home runs, 145 RBIs, and 85. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 388. And a 388 is going to be a base hit for Mattingly. He will get on to start the inning. Tigers infield will go to double play depth. Ron Hasse, now the batter. 296 average, 13 home runs, 42 RBIs, and 85. Mattingly will go nowhere. He's not much of a threat to steal. Hasse, a terrible bunter. He's going to swing away. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 583. That's going to be into center field. Waiting for that one is Lemon. And a 583 is going to be a fly ball right at him. He will maybe take a few steps over to his left, but he'll make the catch, and that will be out number 1. Andre Robertson is now the batter. 328 average, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs in 85. Robertson, a pretty good bunter, and decision time for the Yankees. Do they have him try to bunt? Do they try to have him bunt? Winfield's coming up with pretty good power, though. Yeah, they're going to have Robertson lay down the bunt. Corners are going to come in expecting a bunt. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and here's the pitch. Let's see, that's a 7, and an 8 is a 15. And that's going to be a possible fielder's choice right in front of the plate. Getting to that one is going to be Melvin with a forearm. He's going to try to challenge Mattingly's speed to get the lead runner. He's got to beat a 12 with an arm of a 4. Actually, do they try to challenge here? No, I think they are going to take the sure out at second base. This is October baseball. You do not want to get greedy here. Mattingly will move over to second. Robertson will be thrown out. 2 outs in the inning. At this stage of the game, you take the sure out. Now, if that had been bunted to one of the corners, I think they would have tried to challenge. Dave Winfield, now the batter for the Yankees. 275 average, 26 home runs, 114 RBIs in 85. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. So Mattingly should be at second. Now here's the pitch. That is a 499. Uh-oh. Oh, that's actually going to be a swing and a miss for Winfield as he tries to do too much with a changeup. That will retire the side. Nothing across except the hit for the Yankees. We are still scoreless here at Yankee Stadium after 2. Stadium groans. Ugh. And the Tigers almost got greedy going to second to try to challenge the lead runner, but they decide the sure out's the better play, and it gets them out of the inning. Top of the third brings us back to the top of the Tigers' order. Here's Brookins. Brookins tonight is 0 for 1. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 288 against a righty 288. Uh-oh. Brookins is into one to left field. Brookins with a power of a 3. Does he give the Tigers the lead here? Brookins is going to give the Tigers the lead with a boom! That ball is hit high! That ball is hit deep to left field. Going back for that one is Griffey. He's back to the track, back to the wall. That ball is gone. Home run, Tom Brookins. Tigers take the lead 1-0. Stadium groans. Ugh. Here's Trammell. Trammell tonight is 0 for 1. Tigers now have a 1-0 lead. Guidry has got to shake that one off. He will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 537. That's over to first base Mattingly, and a 537 is going to be a base hit into right field. Trammell, let's see what Trammell is going to get up to with the right fielder. He will hold it first with the leadoff with the single. Guidry looking a little bit shaky here in the last couple of innings. He got the bases loaded on him in the second, and now he's down 1-0 as the batter now is Gibson. Gibson struck out looking his first time up. Hasse going out to the mound to talk to Guidry. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. Are we going to do anything with a bunt or anything like that? No. Gibson has got great power. He's going to swing. He's going to grip it and rip it. Guidry will set, and he will pitch. That is a 563. That'll be over to Meacham. A 563 is going to be a ground ball right at him. Trammell coming in with a hard slide. He will make it to second. Gibson will be thrown out at first. 1 out in the inning. Trammell is at second. Whitaker, now the batter for the Tigers. Whitaker popped out to first his first time up. Guidry gets the sign from Hasse. 1-0 Tigers, top of the third. Guidry will set, and he will pitch. That is a 241. And against a lefty, a 241 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Meacham will get to that one as well. He will throw that over to first for 2 outs in the inning. Trammell will make third on the play. Two outs, and here's Lemon for the Tigers. Lemon has a single. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. Yankee Stadium is loud, hoping Guidry can get the Yankees out of the inning. Guidry will set, and he will pitch. That is a 372. And a 372 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Meacham will make all 3 putouts in the inning. He will throw that over to first, and that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, a solo bomb by Tom Brookins. The Tigers have a 1-0 lead heading into the bottom of the third. All important, game 1 here in this series. Tigers steal home field advantage with a win. Yankees trying desperately to hold serve here. Bottom of the third brings us to the bottom of the order. Leading off is the designated hitter, Don Baylor. 231 average, 23 home runs, 91 RBIs, and 85. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 429 against a righty. 429 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Grabbing that one for the Tigers is Trammell. He will throw that over to first with nothing crazy. 1 out in the inning. Bob Meacham, now the batter for the Yankees. 218 average, 1 home run and 47 RBIs in 85. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 400 even. And against a righty, Meacham will work a 1-out walk out of the at-bat as Petrie loses control of a changeup for ball 4. Meacham will go to first. Infield will go to double play depth for the Tigers, and here's Randolph. Randolph tonight is 0 for 1. Meacham, not much of a threat to steal. He will hold. Randolph waits for the pitch. Petrie will get the sign from could they try a hit and run here? Do the Yankees want to do a hit and run here? I think the answer is going to be yes, they are going to try a hit and run here. So Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That's going to be a 116, and a 116 is going to be a ground ball right back to Petrie. He will throw that over to Garby at first for the 2nd out of the inning. Meacham will make second on the play. Batter now is Griffey with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Griffey tonight is 0 for 1. Tigers holding a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third, trying to get out of this inning. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin, and he will pitch. That is a 557. That does not sound promising. That's over to third base, where Brookins waits for that one, and that's going to be a base hit into left field. Meacham will hold at third. And all of a sudden, the Yankees now have runners at the corners with 2 outs, and the batter now is Henderson. Henderson tonight, though, is 0 for 1. Fans at Yankee Stadium are loud, hoping the Yankees can strike back. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 480, and against a righty, 480 is going to get popped up on the infield. Going into foul territory for that one is going to be Garby. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Nothing, actually, a walk and a hit, but the Yankees get nothing out of it. Tigers holding on to a 1-0 lead after 3. Stadium groans. Ugh. Petrie so far going toe-to-toe with the ace of the Yankees staff. He's going pitch for pitch with Guidry. Top of the 4th coming up brings us back to the second half of the Tigers' order. Here's Herndon. Herndon has a single tonight. 1-0 Tigers, top of the 4th. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 287 against a righty, 287. Uh-oh. Herndon's into one now. That's deep to left field. Herndon with a power of a 6. Can the Tigers double their lead right here? They will easily double the lead with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to left field. Griffey going back to the wall, back for that one. He's back to the track, back to the wall, and that ball is gone. Home run, Larry Herndon, 2-0 Tigers. Stadium groans. Ugh. And here's Evans. Evans has a single tonight. He's 1 for 1. Hasse going out to try to tell Guidry to settle down. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 242 against a lefty. 242 is going to be a 582. That'll be into center field for Henderson. That'll be a fly ball right into his jurisdiction. He will come in for that one slightly. He will make the catch, and that'll be out number 1. Second inning in a row where we've had a leadoff home run, and both of them went to left field. How do you like that? Garby, now the batter. Garby tonight is 0 for 1. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 348. And a 348 is going to be a base hit for Garby. He will get on with a 1-out single. That'll be a single on the infield. The infield will go to double play depth, and here's Melvin. Melvin is 0 for 1. Tigers trying to get more runs here. They want a little more breathing room against this Yankees lineup. Melvin, the Tigers are going to do a hit and run here of their own. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse, and he will pitch. That's going to be a 408. And a 408 for Melvin is going against a lefty. That would be a K, but batter misses, so Garby's got to try to steal without a lead. He's got a speed of 3, and he's trying to beat Hasse's arm of a 4, so he's got to beat a 14 without a lead, so no D6. Melvin misses the pitch, but Garby's going to slide into second with a stolen base. Wow. So Melvin misses the play, but he's got 2 strikes on him. Garby is now at second with a stolen base. What an opportunity for the Tigers here. Hit and run's going to be called off with 2 strikes. We will pitch again. Normal play. That will be a 631. And a 631 is going to get popped up on the infield. Meacham will get under that one in the infield grass. He will make the catch. And that will be out number 2. 2 outs, Brookins now the batter. Brookins led off the top of the third with a solo bomb. 2-0 Tigers, top of the fourth. Tigers trying to get more runs here. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set and he will pitch. That is a 147, and that's going to be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one for the Yankees is Henderson. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a stolen base on a botched hit and run. Tigers now have a 2-0 lead heading into the bottom of the fourth. If nothing else, I suspect that the Yankees should be over the idea that this series is going to be a cakewalk PDQ here. Here's Mattingly. Mattingly is 1 for 1 with a single tonight. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. 2-0 Tigers, bottom of the fourth. Petrie will set, and he will pitch. That is a 579. That's into left field. Herndon, and that's going to drop in front of Herndon for a base hit for Mattingly. He will get on with his second single tonight. The infield will go to double play depth, and here's Hasse. Hasse tonight is 0 for 1. Nothing crazy here. Mattingly is going to hold. And Hasse's got pretty good power. He's going to grip it and rip it. Petrie gets the sign from Melvin. Excuse me. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 445. And a 445 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Whitaker will pick that one up. He'll throw that over to Trammell, I should say. Trammell will make the throw over to Garby. That relay will be in time. That'll be a 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs in the inning. Stadium barfs. Blah. That is a huge double play right up the middle for the Tigers. 2 outs in the inning, and Robertson now the batter. Robertson tonight has a sacrifice hit. Tigers trying to steal game 1 and home field advantage along with it. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 403. And against a righty, a 403 is going to be a base hit for Robertson. He will get on with a 2-out single. Here's Winfield. Winfield tonight is 0 for 1. Petrie trying to get out of this inning with no damage. He will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 202. A 202 against a righty is going to turn into a 402. And a 402 is going to be a called strike 3 on Winfield as a slider gets the outside corner for strike 3. That will retire the side. Nothing across except the single for the Yankees. We are still 2-0 Tigers after 4. Top of the 5th for the Tigers brings us back to the top of the Tigers order. Here's Trammell. Trammell tonight is 1 for 2. Guidry has got to help the Yankees dig out of this hole. He will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That's going to be very cocked. That's going to be a 360, and a 360 is going to get popped up on the infield. Mattingly will be near the outfield grass, but he'll still have room to make the catch, and that will be out number 1. Gibson, now the batter. Gibson is 0 for 2 tonight. Still very much a threat that Guidry needs to be aware of. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 693. And a 693. Gibson's going to get into one. That'll get into the gap. and Gibson will be safe at second with a double. He'll come in sliding, but he'll be safe as the throw is going to be not in time. That'll be a double. Here's Whitaker with 1 out. Whitaker tonight is 0 for 2. Gibson waits at second with another run in his back pocket. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. The fans at Yankee Stadium are loud. Guidry will set, and he will pitch. That is a 500 even. That's going to give us a rare play. I'm assuming there's a section of rare plays with the runner on second, less than 2 outs. Yep, right here. So let's see what we get here. That is a 685. 685 says that's going to be a fly ball into right field. Going after that is going to be Winfield. There'll be 2 outs in the inning, but there's more here coming. Let's see. Left fielder makes the catch, but crashes into the wall and falls down. So Gibson is going to tag up. He's going to advance easily to third base, but he has to try to score as it's going to the right fielder. Okay, so right fielder is Winfield. He's got a 6 arm. Gibson with an 8 speed. Gibson's got to beat a 16 to the plate. Can Gibson score and bring this run through? Gibson will. Here comes the throw from Winfield. He recovers from his fall. The throw's in. Hasse catches the throw, but it's a little bit high. Gibson will slide under the tag. Tigers will extend their lead. Let's see if that does what I want it to. It should. 3-0 Tigers. Stadium groans. Ugh. Lemon, now the batter. Hold on just a second. Let me make sure this does what I want it to. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Lemon tonight is 1 for 2. Tigers now hold a 3-0 lead on a long fly ball, on a long recovery time by Winfield. Guidry gets the sign from Hasse, and he will pitch. That is a 592. That'll be into right field. Winfield will have a much easier time with this one, as it's going to be a fly ball right at him. He will get to that one. That will retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit and a long recovery time for the Tigers, or for Winfield and the Yankees. Detroit now holding a 3-0 lead as we're at the halfway point of tonight's Game 1. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a little bit of Friday night baseball tonight. Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Yankees is the bottom of their order once again. Here's Baylor. Baylor's 0 for 1 tonight. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. 172, and a 172 is going to be a leadoff walk for Baylor as he will trot to first. Petrie losing control of a curveball. That's ball 4. Tigers go to double play depth. Batter now is Meacham. Meacham tonight has a walk of his own. Baylor, not a threat to do anything. He will hold. Meacham is going to try to bunt Baylor over. Actually, yeah, he's going to try to bunt Baylor over. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. Let's see, that's 14, 18, and 9 is 23. 23, that's going to be a good sacrifice over to third. Getting that one for the Tigers is going to be Brookins. He will throw that over to first. 1 out in the inning. Baylor will make second. As Meacham puts down a very nice bunt. Randolph, now the batter. Randolph is 0 for 2 tonight. 3-0 Tigers, bottom of the 5th. Tigers trying to steal Game 1 and home field advantage with it. Yankees looking to hold serve. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 293. That does not sound promising against a righty, and indeed it is not. Randolph is deep to left field with that one. He's got a power of a 2, though. Can the Yankees cut deeply into this Tigers lead? Randolph gets into one into left field. Going back for that one is Herndon. He's back to the track, but he's slowing down as the ball looks like it's going to fall into his glove, and it will. Second out of the inning. Stadium groans. Ugh. Griffey, now the batter. Griffey is 1 for 2 tonight. Petrie holding a 3-0 lead for the Tigers. He will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 4-12, and against a righty of 4-12 is going to be grounded right in front of the plate. Melvin cat-like off the plate. He will throw that over to first, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except the walk for the Yankees. Tigers holding on to a 3-0 lead after 5. And it looks like everything mostly is behaving on stream tonight, which is good to see. Top of the 6th coming up brings us back to the second half of the Tigers' order. Here's Herndon. Herndon tonight is 2 for 2 with a single and a 2-run and a solo bomb. Guidry trying to stop the bleeding for the Yankees. Yankees are down 3-0. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set and he will pitch. That is a cocked white die. That'll be a 393, and a 393 is going to get popped up on the infield. Mattingly just barely in fair territory, but he will make the catch, and that will be out number 1. Evans, now the batter. Evans is 1 for 2. He's got a single tonight. Guidry getting a sign from Hasse. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 597. That's into right field. Going after that is Winfield. 597. That's going to get to the wall behind Winfield. Evans will be safe at second with a stand-up double. And Evans now at second base, 100 feet away from another run. Here's Garvey. Garvey's 1 for 2 with a single. Evans waits at second. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 370. And a 370 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Picking that one up for the Yankees is going to be Robertson. He will throw that across the diamond to first. 2 outs in the inning. Evans will make third. Batter now is Melvin. Melvin tonight is 0 for 2. Guidry trying to keep the damage limited here. He will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and Guidry will pitch. That is a 575. That's into left field where Griffey's waiting for that one. And it'll be a fly ball into left field. Griffey going back for that one. He won't be quite to the track, but he will have room to make the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. Detroit's still holding a 3-0 lead as we get set for the bottom of the 6th. Checking in with my phone real quick here. Making sure nothing else is going crazy tonight. Okay. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're to the heart of the Tigers' order. Leading off, or not the Tigers, the Yankees order. Leading off the bottom of the second is Henderson. Henderson is 0 for 2 tonight. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 323, and a 323 is going to be a base hit on the infield. Henderson will get to first with a single, his first hit of the night. The infield will go to double play depth. Here's Mattingly. Mattingly tonight is 2 for 2. Petrie would love to get a double play ball and get Mattingly out that way. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. Fans at Yankee Stadium are loud. Mattingly not going to do anything crazy. He's going to grip it and rip it. Petrie will set, and he will pitch. That is a 509. That's going to be a rare play. With runner on first. Let's see, that's a 614. And a 614 says a ground ball between first and second. Second base throws to shortstop, so that'll be... So Whitaker will get that one. He'll throw that to Trammell for sure for the force out. So G46. But he's got to try to complete the double play by challenging the runner's speed. Right, 614. Yes, may complete the double play by successfully challenging the batter's speed. Mattingly with a speed of 2. Trammell with an arm of 2. They're going to try to complete the double play. They've got nothing to lose here. Mattingly with a speed of 2, so Trammell's got to beat a 12. No, Mattingly will beat out the throw. He'll be safe at first, 1 out in the inning. The Tigers get the fielder's choice out of that one. Here's Hasse. Hasse tonight is 0 for 2. He grounded into a double play tonight. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. Tigers trying to keep the damage limited. Petrie will set, and he will pitch. That is a 429, and against a righty of 429 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Whitaker will get that one. He'll throw that to Trammell. Trammell will make the relay over to Garby at first. This time they'll get it. That'll be in time, and that'll be a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Stadium groans. Ugh. Nothing across except the hit for the Yankees. They can't catch a break tonight as the Tigers are holding on to a 3-0 lead after 6. Yankees fans, to put it mildly, are not amused by what they see tonight. This is a Yankees team that is the number 1 seed overall, and they're in danger of going down 0-1 to the wild card team. Although this Tigers lineup is capable of some upsets. Here's Brookins. Brookins leading off the top of the 7th. He is 1 for 3, but that 1 is the solo home run that started the Tigers scoring tonight. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 585. That's into center field for Henderson, and that'll be a fly ball going back slightly for that one. Henderson will track that one down near the track. He will make the catch, and that will be out number 1. And here's Trammell. Trammell tonight is 1 for 3. Guidry will look to Hasse for the sign. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 639, and a 639 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Henderson will track that one down for the Yankees. He will make the catch. 2 outs in the inning. Gibson, now the batter. Gibson is 1 for 3 with a double. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Tigers with a 3-0 lead. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse, and he will pitch. That is a 346, And a 346 is going to be a called strike 3 on Gibson, as a slider will get away for strike 3. That will retire the side. The Yankees fans needed to hear 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers in the top of the 7th. Tigers with a 3-0 lead heading into the 7th inning stretch. Sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I will take a small break. As a special programming note, after I take a little bit of time to relax after tonight's game, we will have Pino with Phoenix later tonight. That's where we'll talk about everything that happened in this past month on the channel, and then we'll preview what's coming up next on the channel. But tomorrow, I'm hoping to have a double header. First up, we will have Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the St. Louis Cardinals. Mike Scott will be going for the Astros, and John Tudor will be going for the Cardinals. We will be headed back to Busch Stadium for that one. Cardinals Astros, I should say, Game 2 of the National League Division Series. Bottom of the 7th here, and before we bring anybody up for the Yankees, we are going to get some activity in the Tigers bullpen. As starting to get loose for the Tigers, they're going to let Petrie continue to pitch, but believe me, the Tigers do not want funny business tonight. Let's see, lefty, mostly righties. The Tigers are going to get Bob Stoddard warming up. Actually, are they going to get Bob Stoddard or somebody else warming up? Actually, the Tigers are going to get Juan Berenger warming up. Tigers are not in the mood for funny business tonight. They want to make sure this game goes down as easily as it can. Bottom of the 7th, coming back to it, we've got Robertson in the batter's box. Robertson tonight is 1-for-1 with a single and a sacrifice hit. 3-0 Tigers, bottom of the 7th. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That will be a 3-0-4. And a 3-0-4 is going to be a called strike 3 on Robertson, as the high heat gets by him for strike 3, out number 1. Robertson looks at the umpire and says, "Hey, that pitch was high." The umpire says, "No, you're high. You're also out. Go sit." Winfield, now the batter. Winfield is 0-for-2 tonight. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin once again. Fans at Yankee Stadium are nervous the Tigers are going to steal this one. Petrie will set, and he will pitch. That is a 105. That'll turn into a 305. And Winfield swings through a changeup for strike 3. That is out number 2. Two outs in the inning, and Baylor is now the batter. Baylor tonight is 0-for-1 with the walk. Petrie pitching very well tonight. He will get the sign from Melvin. He will set. He will pitch. That is a 269 against a righty. A 269. Baylor's into one. That's deep to center field. Baylor with the power of a 9. Does Baylor get the Yankees on the board? Baylor will finally get the Yankees on the board with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to center field. Lemon going back for that one. He's back to the track, back to the wall, and that ball is gone. Home run, Don Baylor. 3-1 in favor of the Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! First point of pitcher fatigue against Petrie. Batter now is Meacham. Meacham has not had an official at-bat. He's got a walk and a sacrifice hit. Petrie trying to get out of the 7th. Behringer ready to come in. Petrie will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 609. That'll turn into a 629. 10 for the home team, 10 for Petrie, 1 level of fatigue, and that'll be popped up on the infield. Trammell will get under that one at shortstop. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. One run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Don Baylor. Score is now 3-1 Tigers after 7. Top of the 8th for the Tigers, and leading off is Whitaker. Whitaker tonight is 0 for 3. We're going to get some activity in the Yankees bullpen tonight, as starting to get loose for the Yankees, mostly righties. The Yankees are going to get Rod Scurry warming up. Guidry trying to keep this game right where it is. Not sure how long the Yankees are going to let him pitch, though. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 367, and a 367 is going to be a fly ball into left field. Griffey going back for that one. He won't be quite to the track, but he will make the catch, and that'll be out number 1. Here's Lemon. Lemon tonight is 1 for 3. Guidry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 490. It's a 194 actually, and a 194 is going to be lined right to Mattingly at first. He'll put up his glove, and the ball will slam into it for the second out of the inning. Two outs, and Herndon is now the batter. Herndon tonight is 2 for 3. He's got a single and a solo bomb. Tigers with a 3-1 lead in the top of the 8th. 2 outs in the inning. Guidry gets the sign from Hasse, and he will pitch. That is a 531. Mattingly, that'll be grounded right to him. Mattingly will throw that over to Guidry at first. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers here in the top of the 8th. Detroit holding on to a 3-1 lead as we get set for the bottom of the 8th. Petrie is going to come out of the game. The Tigers are going to go to the bullpen. Coming in to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Juan Behringer, 5-6 with a 5.59 ERA, 95 innings pitched, 82 strikeouts, 48 walks, 12 home runs, and 85. He is back to the top of the order. Leading off now is Randolph. Randolph tonight is 0 for 3. We're going to get some more activity in the Tigers bullpen as the Tigers, again, don't want anything cute to happen here. They're going to get Willie Hernandez warming up next. Fans at Yankee Stadium are on their feet, hoping the Yankees can get this done. Behringer will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 453, and against the righty, a 453 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Grabbing that one for the Tigers is going to be Brookins. He will throw that over to first. That will be out number 1. One out in the inning, and Griffey is now the batter. Griffey tonight is 1 for 3. Behringer will get the sign from Melvin once again. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 468. Griffey against a righty with a 468 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that for the Tigers is Lemon. He will make the catch. 2 outs in the inning. Henderson, now the batter with 2 outs. Henderson tonight is 1 for 3. Behringer looking into Melvin once again for the sign. Hernandez continuing to throw. Behringer will set, and he will pitch. That is going to be a 137 and a 137. Henderson's going to swing through the changeup for strike 3. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees in the bottom of the 8th. Detroit holding on to a 3-1 lead after 8. Guidry is going to come out of the game for the Yankees. The Yankees are going to go to the bullpen. Coming in to pitch for the Yankees is going to be one 1-0 with the 2.84 ERA, 12 2/3 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, 10 walks, 2 home runs in 85. OBS decided to be dumb there. Leading off for the Tigers is Evans. Evans is 2 for 3 tonight. Scurry looking in at Hasse for the sign. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 172 and a 172. That's going to be a leadoff walk for Evans. He will get on to lead off the inning. The infield will go to double play depth, and here's Garby. Garby tonight is 1 for 3. He's also got a stolen base. Evans is not a threat to steal. He will hold. Garby's got decent power. He'll swing away. Scurry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 250, and a 250 against a righty is going to be a called strike 3 on Garby, as he's going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3. That will be out number 1. We are in the top of the 9th at this point. Scurry trying to hold the score right where it is. Here's Melvin. Melvin tonight is 0 for 3. Tigers are going to try a hit and run here. See if they can stay out of the double play. Scurry will get the sign from Hasse. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 123. And a 123 is going to be a K, except Evans has got to try to steal. He's got no lead, though. He's got to beat a 14 with a steal of 0, or with a speed of 0. And the missed play is going to cause Evans to get caught for 2 outs in the inning. And the attempt to stay out of the double play blows up on the Tigers. Melvin will try it again. This time he's got 2 strikes. And we will pitch again. That's a 696. And a 696 is going to be a walk for Melvin. He will trot to first with 2 outs. Batter now is Brookins. Brookins is 1 for 3 with a solo bomb. Scurry trying to limit the damage here. He will get the sign from Hasse, and he will pitch. That is a 693. And a 693. Brookins is going to get into one. That's going to get into the gap, and that's going to be a double. The throw goes to third. Melvin slides in safely on the double, as Brookins comes in behind him at second base. Trammell, now the batter with 2 outs. Trammell is 1 for 4. Tigers would love to get some insurance. A 2-run lead is not that safe against this Yankees lineup. Scurry will get the sign from Hassey. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 2-0-2. Against a righty, that'll turn into a 4-0-2. And Trammell, the bases are full of kitty cats. Dangerous situation for the Yankee fans, as the batter now is Gibson. Gibson tonight, though, is 1 for 4. He does have a double, though. 3-1 Tigers, top of the 9th. 2 outs in the inning. Tigers looking for some insurance against a powerful Yankees lineup. The middle of the Yankees order is due up next. Scurry gets the sign from Hassey. Fans at Yankee Stadium are loud. Scurry will set, and he will pitch. That is a 671. And a 671 is going to be a ground ball right back to Scurry. He will throw that over to Mattingly at first, and that will retire the side. No runs on a hit and 2 walks. Tigers holding on to a 3-1 lead here heading into the bottom of the 9th. But will we see some 9th inning magic? OBS just went nuts again, I see. Behringer is going to continue to pitch. He's going to try to go for a 6-out save. Hernandez continuing to throw for the Tigers just in case something goes haywire. Leading off is Mattingly. Mattingly is 2 for 3 tonight. Behringer will get the sign from Melvin. He will set. Here's the kick, and here comes the pitch. That is a 281 against a lefty. Mattingly's into one that's deep to right field. Mattingly, with a power of a 9, can he cut this Tigers lead down to 1? Mattingly just gets under it to right field. Tracking that one down for the Tigers is going to be Gibson. He will make the catch, and that will be out number 1. Stadium groans. Ugh. Hassey, now the batter. Hassey is 0 for 3. He's hit into 2 double plays tonight. Behringer looking in at Melvin. Tigers are 2 outs away from stealing game 1. Behringer will set, and he will pitch. That is a 506. That'll be a rare play. We've had 3 rare plays tonight. And admittedly, this is one of the things I really like about Season Ticket, is everything is so seamlessly integrated into the game. Let's see, that is a 361 on a rare play, and a 361 says that'll be a base hit into center field. If the white die is higher than the center fielder's fielding, that's a 6. Center fielder is Lemon. His fielding is an 8. Hassey will be at first with the single. Infield will go to double play depth. Batter now for the Yankees is Robertson. Tying run coming to the plate. Robertson tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and a sacrifice hit. Behringer will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 479 against a righty. A 479 is going to be a base hit into left field, and the go-ahead run. Hassey could try to advance, but he's not going to. The winning run is coming to the plate in the form of Dave Winfield. Winfield tonight is 0 for 3. And Behringer is going to continue to pitch. Well, actually, is he going to continue to pitch? No. The Tigers need this win too much. They're going to go to the bullpen. Behringer is going to come out of the game. And coming in to pitch for the Tigers are not looking for funny business tonight. Coming in to pitch for the Tigers will be the closer, Willie Hernandez. 8-10 with 31 saves, a 2.70 ERA, 106 and 2/3 innings pitched, 76 strikeouts, 14 walks, 13 home runs in 85. He will try to finish this game for the Tigers. Winfield will get the sign from Melvin. Hernandez, I should say, will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 566. That's over to Trammell, and a 566 is going to be a base hit into left field. Hasse will be content at third with the single. The bases are full of pinstripes. The infield has got to come in. Batter now is Mattingly. Mattingly is 1 for 2 with a walk and a solo bomb. Fans at Yankee Stadium are loud. The Yankees have loaded the bases here. Okay. Hasse has to go on contact. Hernandez will get the sign from Melvin. Fans at Yankee Stadium are loud. Baylor waits for the pitch. Hernandez will set. He will pitch. That is a 548. That's towards second base. Going after that is Whitaker. 548 is going to be a base hit into right field. Robertson will not advance. Hasse will score. Everybody will move up 3-2 in favor of the Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! As the carousel now turns, could we be seeing ninth inning magic striking here? Meacham, now the batter. Meacham tonight is 1 for 2 with a sacrifice hit and a walk. Hernandez needs to get this game under control. He will get the sign from Melvin. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 174. And a 174 is going to be a fly ball into right field. Gibson will go after that one. He will make the catch. 2 outs in the inning. And the last chance for the Yankees in Game 1 comes to Willie Randolph. Randolph tonight is 0 for 4. Tigers trying to steal Game 1. Yankees trying to salvage this carnage. Hernandez gets the sign from Melvin. Fans at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. They're going crazy. Hernandez will set. He will kick. Here comes the pitch. 258 against a righty at 258. Oh boy, we've got drama. That is deep to center field. Randolph is a power of a 2. If the Yankees get this one out, they take Game 1. Tigers trying not to have that happen. What happens here? That is a base hit into center field, and the Yankees are going to take Game 1 in a nail-biter. Randolph will get that one down. Here comes the throw. Robertson will score. Here comes the throw from Winfield, and it's off target. The throw is safe, and the Yankees have won Game 1. Final score is 4-3 in favor of the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Final line score coming up. Ninth inning magic is a thing for the Yankees tonight. As Willie Randolph comes through with a 2 RBI single, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead in this series. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 11 hits and no errors. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 10 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher for this one is going to be Rod Scurry. Willie Hernandez will take the loss, and that will do it for Game 1 of this American League Division Series. Yankees now have a 1-0 lead. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then we'll have Pino with Phoenix a little bit later on tonight. As for what's coming up on the channel, tomorrow we'll have a new cookbook on mystical munchies, but I'll talk more about that during Pino with Phoenix. Also tomorrow, I'm hoping for a double header. First up, we'll have Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Houston Astros. Mike Scott will be going for the Astros, and John Tudor will be going for the Cardinals. Sunday, we're playing Arc Nova, and Wednesday next week, what are we doing? Oh, Wednesday we're debuting a new game on the channel as we play Invaders from Dimension X by Tiny Battle Publishing. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The New York Yankees make use of 9th inning magic. Willie Randolph driving in the last 2 runs off of Willie Hernandez as the Yankees take this one from the Tigers 4-3 and take a 1-0 series lead. Once again, take care, and we will see you later tonight for Pino with Phoenix.